Hi y'all, welcome to another edition of Book Talk with Ace. We're going to start off today talking about Kindle, another e-book hardware, well, mostly Kindle because that's what I'm familiar with. Back there you see a couple stacks of books that I haven't read yet. These are annoying to my partner, my significant other, and she requests that I get a Kindle. I'm not quite ready for a Kindle. There's something about not only holding books and seeing how far into the book you are and all those physical things, but I like to exchange books. I don't know, it seems to me like Kindling eliminates that unless you start exchanging your Kindles and at $189 a pop for the deluxe version. I don't think many people are going to be doing that. As it is, I don't keep books that I've read, not very often anymore. There was a time when I had tons of books. But now, as I read them, I discard them or I give them away, or I send a lot of books up north to my Aunt Mary, and she likes to read them, and she passes them on, and I like that. These are beyond the reading of the book. These give you little exchanges, little encounters. I recently recommended this book, The Help by Catherine Stockett, to one of the girls that works at the pool, and we talked about it, and she told me she was into it, she was enjoying it, and then when she finished it, she told me she really liked it. And, these are little exchanges. These are, I don't know, the social units to my existence, and it's like when I go to the park in the morning, I go for a walk. Well, I could walk here. We got exercise videos, walking a mile, walking 3 miles, blah, blah, blah. But it's not the same. I like walking in the park. I like the little exchanges with nature, with the birds, the eagles, the osprey, the green parakeets, the woodpeckers. Even though they're one way, it's still, for me, it's an exchange of some type. And then there's the other people out there for their exercise. There's Jogging Girl. I look forward to seeing her and exchanging good mornings and smiles. That makes my day. And then there's Fitness Girl, formerly Running Girl. I had to rechristen her the day I ran into her by the chin-up bar. She stopped off and did 5 real fast, and I said, geez, I tried that the other day. I couldn't do 1. And there's Mustang Man, and there's the Doc. I don't know if she's really a Doc, but she drives a white Beamer, so I call her the... Anyway, what I'm saying is that the same reason that I like to go out to the park to exercise is the same reason why I like to keep my hands on books and why I'm avoiding the Kindle. I looked at the stats for last month. I'm a Amazon affiliate. In case you didn't know, you can look down here, aceswebworld.com. You can go there to my books section, or I got a search box up there, and you can go to Amazon, and I get a little kickback for everything I sell. Last month, I sold via my webpages 409 items. I would say probably 90% of those were books. And of all the books, I'd say 60% or more were Kindle books. So, I mean, I know the time has come for Kindle. I'm just not, I'm not ready for it yet. So, what am I reading? Right now, I'm reading a book by John Irving, Last Night in Twisted River. It's a good book. I'm enjoying it. Starts off in a logging camp. There's a logging accident, and me having lived in Montana and been friendly with a few loggers up there, even having known one who died in a logging accident, it piqued my interest right away. And I got that book off of Stephen King's 10 Best Reads of 2010, a list that I first found in the doctor's office, and then I came home and I Googled it, and I found it online, and I'm working my way through it, and I've had pretty good luck with it. The first one I read, Infinite Jest, was just not for me. I read the whole thing without the footnotes. I probably should have read the footnotes, and it was a disappointment. But other than that, the other ones I've read have been pretty good. Well, here's the list as I published it on my Tampa Bay Media Watch blog. I don't know if you can find it. The listing was Stephen King's 10 Best Reads of 2010, Tampa Bay Media Watch. So that's about the fourth one I'm into, and I've read another one here that's on the list, Savages by Don Winslow. I got this used via Amazon. It was supposed to be in like new condition, or new, sold by Wonder Book and Video from Frederick, Maryland. And I was disappointed because when I got here, it was bent up here, and not only the front and back cover, but all the pages in between. I emailed them about it, and they offered to give me a 20% refund, but what's that? It's only a few bucks. I'd rather leave them negative feedback. Maybe they'll improve their method of shipping. Well, that's my next book that I intend to read anyway. Now, on a personal note, the other day I'm writing something down, and it's insignificant what it was, but the thing is, as soon as I was done, I'm looking around for a save button because I want to save it, and we know how ridiculous that is, and it's sort of like when I come up to the front door of the trailer with my car remote and I'm trying to open the front door or unlock it. I mean, it's ridiculous. And, I'm getting at an age I got to worry, and especially in light of the fact that the other day we saw this movie, Barney's Version. I don't know if you saw that. It was a pretty good movie. Though it was somewhat of a downer. It was starred Paul Giamatti and Dustin Hoffman, and playing Giamatti's son as an adult, in his 20s, was Dustin Hoffman's son, Jake Hoffman. So I like that, but to make a long story short, little by little, you can see that Giamatti is coming down with Alzheimer's, and it's a sad end, it's a sad way to go. I'm buoyed somewhat by the fact that I can't think of anyone in my direct lineage who had Alzheimer's. And if you can think of someone, don't remind me, because I'd rather have this feeling of bliss when it comes to that. Anyway, that was a good movie. The movies we've seen lately was The Blue Valentine. It was a depressing movie. It's sort of it juxtaposed this couple's current wife and her disintegrating relationship and marriage with the happier times early on when they were first meeting and how he pursued her and blah, blah, blah. And, it goes back and forth, but it ends with, him walking off into the sunset. And I guess their relationship over with finality. But I keep thinking, maybe it could have been put together in a different way. And maybe end with one of those happy moments. I don't know how it would have changed the film, but it would have made me feel better. Maybe there was a little bit of, tinged with regret, but at least something happy in there. Anyway, I didn't like that. This list I get of movies, which I carry with me to the Red Box, is something I get from Rotten Tomatoes. Here's the top one, True Grit. It's got a 96% rating. We like that one. Blue Valentine was the fourth on the list. Good movie, but sometimes you like something uplifting. Other ones here we haven't been able to find yet. Cedar Rapids. We've been looking for that one. The Illusionist. I try to stay from animations unless there's absolutely nothing available. The Bill Hicks story, The Housemaid, Black Death, The Adjustment Bureau. We haven't seen any of them. But Rotten Tomatoes, if you haven't been there, check it out. So that's about it for today. I'm thinking about the Kindle. I'm not ready. I've got the girl books over here. I just noticed Solander is going to be in a new movie. And I'm looking forward to that. I saw all the Swedish movies. And I keep those books. I haven't given them away, mainly because I might reread them. Elizabeth Solander, she says something novel in the world of the protagonist, and I really enjoyed that. So, that brings to an end another edition of Book Talk with Ace. Until next time, this is aceswebworld.com signing off.